Alright, welcome back to some more Ixalan content here. Today we're taking a look at the Explore mechanic. This was a mechanic that originated in the original Ixalan set. And we had a lot of cool things in that one. We had Wild Growth Walker here, something that gains you life every time you explore. We had Jade Light Ranger that explores twice. We had Merfolk Branch Walker that explored on ETB. A lot of cool things. Enter the Unknown allows you to play an extra land and allows you to explore. Explore itself, funnily enough, didn't explore. It just gave you an additional land and drew a card. And then you had Path of Discovery to make everything that enters the battlefield under your control explore. So a lot of cool things going on. But ultimately, this deck wasn't super strong. It could definitely explore, gain you a lot of life. And one thing that people were playing back in the day was a Bolas's Citadel strategy, where you try to get enough mana to drop a Bolas's Citadel, and then you use the life gain from Wild Growth Walker and such to basically just rifle through your deck and eventually kill your opponent with just a big board. And that's more or less what we're going to try to do today. There's a lot of additions from the new set that we can add in here. Jade Light Spelunker, another exploring card that allows you to explore however much you want to, which is pretty cool. Twists and Turns is another new one. Basically, you get to scry and then explore, so this will allow you to basically pick lands off the top of your library, or just also look for more non-land things. There is, where is it? Cenote Scout here. It's another ETB Explore creature, but this time at the 1 mana drop, so that's pretty cool. That's going to definitely help us when we're on a Bolas's Citadel turn. And other than this, we have Emperor's Vanguard. When it deals damage to a player, it explores. So this is not as good as on our combo turn, but it's a decent card once it's on the battlefield. And then basically, other than this, what this deck's trying to do is either, obviously get the Bolas's Citadel in a natural draw, or we can, try to draw into our Karn and then go find Bolas's Citadel from the sideboard. So what we have to do here is basically just get a bunch of creatures out, start gaining a bunch of life, go wide as possible, play a bunch of creatures, but then eventually we need to get in and go ahead and find our black mana so that we can cast this Bolas's Citadel. It's going to be a game of a lot of setup here. Hopefully this life gain is going to be able to prolong the game for our opponents, and it'll give us enough time to kind of storm out. What we eventually want to do here is just basically gain a bunch of life, and then either win through an Aetherflux Reservoir combo out of Karn the Great Creator, or we'll just have a big enough board that we can attack in for lethal. I don't think I mentioned it, but we're also playing Wayward Swordtooth in this deck, another pretty cool card. For 3 mana, you get a 5/5, which is great, and you get to play an additional land, which is going to help us with Bolas's Citadel. I guess it's kind of useful to note that once we have this Bolas's Citadel out, we're going to want to make sure that we have enough extra land drops so that we can clear the top of our library. So in order to do that, obviously there's the whole mechanic of exploration. There's also Wayward Swordtooth. Obviously gives us the additional land. Explore gives us an additional land, which can be cast off of Citadel. And then Enter the Unknown as well, plus Twists and Turns, sort of, with the Scry. So, a lot of different ways that we can make things work here, hoping that this will be a pretty good day of games here. I think, other than this, the sideboard is pretty standard for Karn. Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle, Liquid Metal, Aetherflux Reservoir, One Ring, Platinum Angel, and then we're just running Bolas's Citadel today as the one difference from what I normally do. Yeah, like I'm saying, hope that this is going to be some good games today. Before we hop into them, if you'd like to support the channel, you can like the video and or comment on it to help with the algorithm. And if you're new here and want videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm playing Historic all those days of the week. Let's hop into round 1 and see what this deck can do. We're hoping for some big combo turns today. Okay, round 1. Let's see what we can do. We have just a 2-lander here, but I think we can make this one work. We'll be able to get this Merfolk Branch Walker out, or maybe we can even just do a Wild Growth Walker. Yeah, I'm down. So this is going to go in tapped. Is it going to be a turn 1 Thoughtseize? Yes, it will be. Let's see if they know to take my Wild Growth Walker. I mean, I think this deck's probably also playing Fatal Push, so I think no matter what, it's not looking good. They take the Explore of all things. That's interesting. Well, we'll play a Wild Growth Walker, and then kind of just hope that our Merfolk Branch Walker can help us find our next land. Twist and Turns comes down. I think that I will explore here looking for a land. We did indeed find a land. Let's go. I'll pay a life here, and we can Twist and Turns here, setting up to enter the Unknowns next turn. Let's have Merfolk Branch Walker explore. Let's see, do I want another Explore next turn? I think I'm okay without one of those. Hey, we draw land. Let's go. Swing in for 3. We've got a lot of life here to work with, and these things are looking good. It's a Nazgul, okay. I guess I'll play a Thingamajig, and I will... Oh man, should I enter the Unknown or Path of Discovery? I'm gonna enter the Unknown first. I'll play Path of Discovery later, I suppose. Well, but I won't... Oh, actually, no, I can do both. So we will explore with Merfolk Branch Walker. See if I hit a land here. Oh, we find Bolsa Citadel, sweet. We'll definitely put that one on top. We have our 3rd black source here, and we will play Path of Discovery. I think that I will offer a trade here. We'll take it, okay. So we're just looking for one more mana here, basically, and then we can go in with the Bolsa Citadel. We go in with another Nazgul, sure. We're going to explore with our Wild Growth Walker here. There's a land. And we'll put this one in tapped here. Say go. So our opponent basically needs to either disrupt us or kill our Wild Growth Walker, or it doesn't really even matter. They basically just need to deal with our Bolsa Citadel. So they have protection. This is each opponent loses 10 life, so I could technically still win from this. We're going to just play Bolsa Citadel here. Branch Walker's good. Yep. We will keep this Ranger on top. Here's a Jade Light Ranger. There is a land on the top. We will put that into our hand. Walker's getting bigger. Leave this creature on top. Trigger. Gain a lot of life here. And then we should basically be able to start looking for Karn here. I will scry this one away. Nice, another Wild Growth Walker. So we do have the life here as long as we can find our Karn. Put that on top. We're just going to be casting everything now. Alright, we'll put that land in. Done well so far. We're going to just straight up cast this one. Cast with Bolsa Citadel. 1, 2. Or sorry, just 1. Jade Light Ranger on top is good. Gained a bunch of life. Alright, now we're just looking for Karn. So I am going to begin to scry first. We're just looking for Karn here. Trigger. No, yeah, we're always exploring everything into the graveyard here, searching for Karn. Scry. Yeah, there we go. Now we're being a bit better. Scry, or sorry, explore. Big trigger here. We have all the life in the world. We can even just kill our opponent with Bolsa Citadel activations as well. So I guess I will just be playing all these cards then. I can explore. It's big. Scry. I mean, we'll just leave this one here. Okay, at this point I'm just going to look for Karn. We'll win it another way later. Whatever, scry. Oh, there's Karn. Cool. Alright, done. We leave Karn over there. We do this. It's fine. Karn stays at the top. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Here's Karn. Karn's going minus. Karn will find our Aetherflux Reservoir. We will not be able to play Aetherflux Reservoir this turn, so we'll kind of just go ahead and sure, fine, that's okay. We'll just go in like this, explore, explore. I think we have enough permanents to kill our opponent, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, cool. Bolts of Citadel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sack all the lands first. Because I actually don't know if we take damage like this. You know what? We will just go ahead and pass turn here. Kill our opponent in their upkeep. No need to get all big about it. And actually, here's a Flux Reservoir. There we go. And yeah, we'll move to our opponent's turn. Doesn't matter. End turn. Activation. Aetherflux them in the face for 50. Boom. Alright, cool. We were able to execute the combo here. Yeah, Wild Growth Rockers plus all this Explore stuff, man, it is definitely strong. I'm pretty excited to see how this one's going to go. I have really high hopes for this league. Our opponent might have just alt F4'd here to let us do our combo. Thank you very much for that. But I guess I'll just go ahead and edit this one out to get us to the end. I'll see you in round 2. Alright, it's round 2 here. Let's see if we can have a game as strong as the one that we just had. Land base is pretty solid here. Pretty good with this hand. Let's go. We even get to start off with a Twist and Turns into all of our Explore creatures, so this is great. So what we're looking for first is a Wild Growth Walker, second is Bolas's Citadel or a Karn. Keep 7. Alright, so they go with the Forsworn Paladin. Sure. Here's a Twist and Turns. So I think what I'm going to try to do here is start off by doing the Cenote Scout, and then we'll do the biggest Jadelight Spelunker we can do. Yeah, so we'll just kind of wait as long as we can for that. So that means that this can come in tapped. Play a Cenote Scout here. We are going to go ahead and scry first. Do I want another land? It'd be kind of good to have another land, honestly. Twist and Turns definitely makes the Explore mechanic a lot better at looking through our deck for what we want. I think that, yeah, I guess I will scry this, honestly. Twist and Turns. We do not need more than one of those. Put that away. Alright. This is Helene Reclusive Painter. Okay, so this is going to be a bunch of treasures on the battlefield. I'm going to put this Agadeem's Awakening in tapped here, play Merfolk Branchwalker. We'll explore. I think I do like the Jadelight Ranger. I'm going to put that on top. Leave that on top of the library. Do nothing. Say go. So next turn is probably Jadelight Ranger. We can hold on for the Spelunker, I guess. Short. Alright. They have a 3/5. That's getting a little scary. We will probably just play only the Jadelight Ranger for turn. And, I mean, we have a pretty formidable board here. Enter the Unknown, I think that can go away. Path of Discovery, that's good. I'll leave that one on top. Okay. We'll pass. We can effectively trade with their board. I'm feeling pretty solid. Alright, they're going to make a treasure token out on their turn, actually. So I'll just play this Path of Discovery, and we'll go in with our Wayward Swordtooth next turn. I have access to 2 black mana sources, so I will get 1 more here. We are 1 mana away from casting the Citadel. We'll say go here, and yeah, I think the idea is to just combo our opponents out. It's really nice that this deck is able to generate such large creatures. Alright, and we found our way to gain life now. I will take a land. We will, I guess, just shock in the land here, since we're going to be able to explore 3 times. I could even just hold on to this, honestly. We'll play the Swordtooth. There's a chance that I still get something else here. Oh, it's just a Karn. Okay, that's great. Should I play the Jadelight Splunker now? I'm going to wait. No attacks. End turn. Alright, so as long as Karn can survive to grab our Citadel, we are mostly good. If we go the Karn route... Okay, it's actually pretty notable that they did it this turn. If we go the Karn route, one thing that's interesting is that because we only play a single copy of Karn, we will have to win by killing our opponent with Bolas' Citadel activation. So that's just one thing to think about. And so we will try that one this game. We'll minus here, going for a Bolas' Citadel. Well, okay, I mean, that's assuming that Karn dies, basically. We could kind of get in there again if we really wanted to. I think that it's going to be probably just enough if we go ahead and just chill here. I don't think I need to play the Spelunker. But I guess I kind of do want to, because we're going to use all of our mana next turn. X equals 1. Alright, we'll explore. I'm going to be looking for lands. That is not a land. That is also not a land. We can put that in the graveyard. Alright, 25 life. Wayward Swordtooth is good. I'm fine if that's my draw, I suppose. I think I'll probably put it on the bottom, though. Actually, you know what? It is good to be on top. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. We're binning it. I mean, at some point I could just attack, but at this point I can just chill. Alright, so will I get to cast my Bolas' Citadel? I'll let them do whatever they want. My plan is going to be Bolas' Citadel and then get enough extra land drops that I can play 4 mana and cast the Aetherflux Reservoir I'm going to pick out of my deck. Okay, so here is Shock 2. That gets the flip. We're going to Bolas' Citadel here. And let's go ahead and Karn minus. We will pick up our Aetherflux Reservoir. And yeah, we actually used our land drop for turn, so we can't play the Pathway. We're going to get it next turn. No attacks. Alright, so now I don't care if Karn dies. Yeah, so obviously the correct move there, don't shock the Overgrown Tomb right when you play your Bolas' Citadel. The top card of your deck might just be a land. Alright, well, opponent gets 1 courtesy turn there. It's going to be a Zorn to make a bunch of treasures. I think they're still going to just be a little bit too slow here. We will kill. We will kill. We will kill your important creature, I guess. And that's the most that I can do. Cool. Oh no, Karn's dead. They can use their treasures again. Hopefully that won't be good for them. Please don't punish. Okay, nice. They didn't punish me. Alright, here's Enter the Unknown. We will go on the Wild Growth Walker. Alright, and we will leave this stuff on top. Alright, let's get the reservoir out. And yeah, we just kill our opponent from now.
Boom, boom. Trigger, trigger. I'm just leaving everything on top unless I see a land. There's a land. There's a Wild Growth Walker. Yep, we'll leave that one on top. Wild Growth Walker. Alright, opponent knows what's up. We got him. Alright, that's 2 combos in a row. Seems pretty solid. Now, definitely talking about that Karn thing, I do think that, you know, if you lose your Karn, it's definitely kind of a problem. What you could do is honestly just run multiple Karns, but for me, I think that you don't really need to do that, because once you combo, this deck is like so good at comboing to the point where like you really don't need to do anything about you don't need to do anything other than just activate Bolus the Citadel twice, and you will get that many non-land permanents so that you will be able to do it. The other thing that's pretty interesting to note here is that flipping your twists and turns is a pretty important thing to do, because you want to have twists and turns out when you go for your Citadel combo, but you may actually need that mana to, you know, cast your Aetherflux Reservoir or whatever, or go for the kill that turn. So it's pretty good to actually just hold on the land drop until you are at a point where you can be happy casting or flipping your twists and turns. Because having the mana is great, but having the selection through this Scry plus Explore is just so much better. I'm actually very surprised with how flexible this deck is in the Storm turn. Like, I really don't feel like I'm going to have any issues with comboing, which is cool. Alright, another great round 2. Let's hop into round 3 and do it one more time.
Alright, we have round 3 coming up right now. We got a 3-lander here, and I think that this is a fine one. We get to start off with Twists and Turns, Refoot Branch Walker on 2, maybe Sword Tooth, and then we can explore down the line. Opponent goes to 5. That's interesting. Reckless Ringleader. Probably a combo deck. Too bad I can't really insulate against that. Well, we're going to see what happens. Metallic Mimic, and it's going to come in as a Goblin. Oh, this is Persist combo. Okay. Well, we're going to have to deal with some annoying stuff today then. Do I play this as a black mana source? I'm not sure. I have a second green source, so I think I can afford to, plus it doesn't affect my plays. Alright. Let's see what they decide to drop out in front of me this turn. Oh, there's the Featured Goblin. All they need is a sack outlet, and I'm pretty much dead. Sack outlet and a payoff, and they got me. We do have some ways to fight. So how are we going to do this? I can explore, play some additional lands. I'll at least do this once. Let's explore first to see what's on the top of my library. It's a land. Or it's not a land, but it's effectively a land, so I'll put that down. I'm gonna get rid of this, I think. We will play a land here. And then we will explore once again, looking for another land. We find a creature instead. We will not pay any life for this, and we will instead just chill. Opponent can't really attack. It's just going to be whenever the combo turn is, we're dead. Another Featured Goblin. As long as it's a value Featured Goblin, I don't care. And I think that we're going to go for Branch Walkers. Alright, so we get the Scry first. Do I want a Jade Light Ranger? I'm going to scry that one away for now. Find a land, okay. Should I shock? If I shock, I get Wayward Swordtooth and a land out. That will be my 6th land. I'll shock. Swordtooth plus Pathway. We have all 3 black mana sources, so this can be on green. And we have Ascend. Cool. So right now we just need to build our wall and then find Bolas's Citadel. So we'll start to scry everything away here since we do have our 6 mana. And yeah, that'll just about be it. Alright, they haven't shown us a combo just yet. We got to be careful about playing this land. Use Merfolk Branchwalker. Turn Timber Symbiosis. I don't want that there. And we have an Agadeem's Awakening. Is there anything in the graveyard that we would like? There is not, so we're going to scry that one away. Or we're going to put it into the graveyard. Okay, and I guess I'm going to hold off on this land then. We'll just pass. Every turn where our opponent doesn't kill us is a good turn. Now, this is getting a little scary. Well, we got another land here. I don't know if it's time for Twists and Turns to flip yet. I think the answer is yes. So we will just get this in as well and then just say go on. We'll use Mycoid Maze to try to find another creature here. And hopefully we'll find a good one. Everything kind of comes down to our ability to scry. Ooh, Guy's Blessing. Do we want to take anything into our shuffling thing back in? I guess we might as well. I will shuffle 1, 2, 3 back in. We draw a Wayward Swordtooth. I would rather Mycoid Maze in this situation. Doesn't really make sense to attack here. Reckless Ringleader, sure. Another Metallic Mimic. Ember Hauler, uh-oh. Alright, that's getting a little scary, sure. Alright, we will find another creature card. And I think I would like this one. Well, we're not really attacking, so it really doesn't matter. Vanguard. Land. Hold up for Mycoid Maze. We just need to attempt to go as wide as they can. Oh, they're actually just passing right back here. Okay. Well, as long as they can't combo, because they don't have mana, and I am just sitting here looking for cards out of my deck, I am A-okay. We have 2 drops that we want to hit. 2 cards. And it would actually be great if we could find our other Twists and Turns. I would really like to scry my way towards my payoffs here. Move to our turn. And there is our Karn the Great Creator. Okay, so how does the mana work here? We are left with enough to go ahead and combo, so I will play Karn. Karn gets to come in. We are going to minus here. And we will get a Bolas's Citadel. We have yet to see if we are going to be able to survive another turn and keep Karn alive. I'm thinking that we probably won't, so we're going to have to probably kill with Bolas's Citadel or just go really, really wide here. Ooh, we have a big hit coming up here. But actually that's going to be paid for essentially with these Wild Growth Walkers. I am going to just mill this one. Trigger, trigger. Nice, we get a Swordtooth off the top, so now all these lands are going to start to be just piling up. And here we go. We're looking good. Everything stays at the top. We just want to trigger and gain as much life as possible. And these Wild Growth Walkers are going to get really big here. We might be able to just start attacking in with them. We'll see. Keeping all that on top. Sure, sure. We need to have 20 permanents and then we win the game. 20 non-land, or sorry, 10 non-land permanents times 2, so 20. Let's make the branch walker bigger. That can stay on top. We already have a bunch of land drops. Ranger. We'll pick up this land. Alright, we got 60 life. Cool. Turn Timber Symbiosis will play as our land. That actually is going to flip twists and turns kind of awkwardly here. Play a land here. We might as well shock it. We got enough life. Here's a Wild Growth Walker. Alright, nice. We got our other twists and turns. Everything is okay. Keep that on top. And let's do a permanent count here. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'd have more here, and we would eventually win. Opponent decides not to stick around here, and ultimately I am fine with that. This would take a lot of clicking. Alright, well, we really just played a long one there, kind of waiting for one of us to combo, and luckily it was us. Alright, good round 3 out of the way. Let's hop into round 4 here and go for another combo. Okay, round 4, let's go. 2 lands. Emperor's Vanguard's a little awkward here. I'm down to have twists and turns. So we go Wild Growth. So, we don't have actually a turn 1 play here. We have to go Wild Growth Walker into these other things. But maybe that'll be good enough. Let's see. Especially if we draw another land, we can explore into twists and turns, and then it'll all be okay. Oh, this is actually kind of perfect. We can play this tapped, not pay any life, and then get going. Possibly life gain deck. Let's see what happens. Okay, they don't want to gain life that badly. Walker. Alright, so we'll get to play basically all of this stuff next turn. Celestial Unicorn. I see what's happening. Okay. Karn. Okay. That's good. Shock. Going to explore. Going to play this on black. Oh, but then I can't play Enter the Unknown and Twists and Turns. Well, we can also just go for a Wild Growth Walker win if we can get healthy enough. So I'm going to play this on green. We're going to hope that this works out. Alright, we're going to play the Twist and Turn, see if we draw a land. If we do, I'll do Enter the Unknown. I think I'm going to scry this one away. Agadeem's Awakening, whatever. And then, because we don't have a land to play off of Enter the Unknown, I'm going to play Merfolk, the Merfolk. I think I did want to scry this one away. We find Bolt's Citadel, okay. Well, this is good, so all we need to do is not die. We could also just play Karn, grab Aetherflux. It's fine that they're doing this. It is awkward because I need to find a couple black mana sources. It's also awkward because our win condition is gaining a bunch of life as well. Alright, what are the odds I can find a land here? Let's hope that I can. That's not a land. That's not a land either. Dang. Okay. I think next turn I am definitely just playing the Karn. Yeah, we need to just race these guys in terms of life. We're gonna die.
Dawn of a New Age, sure. I can still double trade for Celestial Unicorn, which is presumably why they're not trying to do anything to me here. I'm gonna go Karn. Karn will be a big distraction here. Karn will find Aetherflux Reservoir. We don't attack. They might attack down Karn, which is great for me. Another Celestial Unicorn. That is definitely my clock ticking down here. Sure. They got a 9-8. That's getting a bit scary. We're going to have to Merfolk Branchwalker here soon. Karn will die. We take 2.
I will be better prepared next time.
Alright, Black Mana Source. We are 1 Black Mana Source away from going for the gold. I think I can't get greedy here. I do need to just play this. Alright, we find our Black Mana Source. Perfect. We kill them next turn. Wedding announcement, that's fine. I don't care that that happens. They can attempt to hit me. I'm going to definitely block the unicorns if they attack. Opponent just wants to keep their stuff alive, which is interesting. They got a lot of cards in this deck. I think this is just every 1-drop in Magic. Or every card that says life gain in it, maybe. Alright, anyway. Here's a Black Mana Source. Here's a Bolas of Citadel. It's time to go off. Pay 3 for the Sword Tooth. Pay some more for Explore. We really need to be hitting a thing that can explore itself, and now we have some things that can make mana. Perfect. We're going to put this one on top, draw it. Another Wayward Sword Tooth is great. Gain 6 life, cool. Got most of that back. Here's a Sword Tooth, Path of Discovery, that's perfect. We were at 10. This will trigger though, so it's good. Let's make the Branchwalker Explore. Leave this on top. Leave this on top. Leave this on top. Alright. We'll go Sword Tooth here. Go to 9, it explores, so that's effectively free. Put that on top. Put that on top. Put that on top. Some life, perfect. Let's explore one of these things. Leave the creature on top. Leave the creature on top. Leave the creature on top. That netted us 1 life. We will scry 1, scrying away the land. Jadelight Spelunker on top, great. Spelunker on top, great. That goes in. 0. Scry 1, leave that on top. Leave that on top. Leave that on top. Alright, and I think we have enough land drops this turn that I'm just going to start playing these from the top if possible. Well, I guess they're going to have to go to my hand, so it's even better. Okay, well, that could have been shortcutted quite a lot. I think I wasted a bit of my opponent's time there, but we definitely had them. So, basically, all these lands come into my hand. I basically stack 4 land drops with all these Wayward Sword Tooth, send my 1 per turn, so I would have been able to do it this turn with 4 land drops. Play the Aetherflux Reservoir, play like 1 thing off the top. I've got 50 life, and I dome my opponent. Okay, cool. Not the cleanest of executions, but definitely the combo is there. This is a pretty fun one, and it is a bit of a puzzle, in all honesty, to get it complete, but it's fun along the way. This is definitely a really cool little archetype, and I'm glad that it is finally seeing the light that it deserves. Let's hop into round 5 and look for one more good game with this deck. Alright, I am joining you guys back after round 1. My opponent just AFK'd for a really long time. We've played a Twist and Turns and kept a hand that, while it doesn't have very many creatures, has a lot of things to do once we find them, and luckily we found one right now. Pay 2 life here, get a Send Out Scout in, start to scry away, looking for some lands in our Bolas' Citadel. Take that land into hand, and we will enter the unknown here. Going for this, and I think I'm happy with the Jade Light Ranger for next turn. Short. We want to make sure that we put in a land that can help us cast that Jade Light Ranger, and here we go. For 2 mana, we can almost get back enough mana to play this Jade Light Ranger. Well, that's a little awkward, isn't it? Potentially some Geist Channeler shenanigans here. We're going to go in with the Ranger. We explore to find Jade Light Spelunker. I'm down for this. We'll be able to explore 4 times next turn. And will we attack here with our 2/2? No, we won't. Here comes Geist Channeler. Alright, let's see what they are making very cheap. I'm curious. Well, here's that Jade Light Spelunker we were talking about. Let's go ahead and cast it for X equals 4. It's too bad we don't have a payoff for this thing, but we are going to just start to search away for our, specifically one of our 2 payoffs, I think, right now. Scry away everything. Graveyard. Ooh, I like the Wild Growth Walker. I think that, oh man. I'll leave it on top. I won't scry it. I'll put it into the graveyard so an Agadeem's Awakening allows us to bring it back. This can be scryed away. Put this into the graveyard. Scry that away. Well, I guess we kind of do need another land. It's fine. We'll just get really deep into our cards here. Swing in for 4. See if they want to trade a Geist Channeler. So it looks like these are just in here for the one-time discount. Nope, maybe not. Maybe they are going to try to ETB these things. Interesting. All right. Let's move on. Elite Guard Mage. Yeah, so this might be an ETB deck, actually. Turn Timber Symbiosis. I'm going to explore first. We find another Turn Timber. Alright. Oh, that's a pretty easy one to do. We'll drop 2 lands out here. That flips. We have not enough to activate it this turn, sadly, but we can go in and get probably some decent trades at the expense of our opponent taking some damage. Looks like they will block. Cleaning up the board a little bit. We still have not seen whatever they have discounted with the Geist Channelers. I am a bit afraid. Pass to our turn. Oh, Blur. So, yeah, this is an ETB deck. Okay. We've seen 2 Geist Channelers, and this was only discounted once, so that means they probably have another Blur. Alright. Okay. We're going to take a Senate Scout. Oh, hey, it's an Agadeem's Awakening, so we can actually just do that for 3. So for 3 we take this, for 2 we take this, for 1 we take this. Nice. Alright. That's pretty good. We will play this. We have 3 black mana sources, so this one will come in on green. Here comes a Senate Scout. Alright, these are all the things that we want to be doing here. We have that extra land drop as well. We're just going to get in here. Opponent goes to 9. Does the board get wrathed or something equivalent here? Waiting to hear something from them, and it doesn't look like we're going to hear anything. Oh, maybe we will. Blurring again. Okay. So they just want to copy something and then get this thing in as a 6/6, I guess. Alright. It's really neither here nor there for me. Now what needs to happen is I need to find another one of these twists and turns. That's okay. They have a 6/6. Am I really worried about that? I think I am. So you get restoration. Oof. And they're just playing all my cards. Interesting. Okay. They have a 5/5 that can attack now. I do need to worry about that to some degree. And I think that I'm going to start by looking for another card. We want something that can explore. And this is close enough, I guess. Just be mana efficient here and play a 5/5 that can trade. Basically, we're just going to sit here and look for things that can explore. Now, finding a Karn is basically... It's getting close to GG because triple Wild Growth Walker is 9 life per explore. So I think I'm happy to see a Karn just as much as I'd be happy to see my Bolas' Citadel. And hey, look at what we got here. That's a Citadel if I've ever seen one. Alright, nice. Looks like they didn't have it. And what are we going to start off with here? We will get some green mana here. Here's a Twist and Turns. It's time to go off. Explore. I guess we could have gotten this other Wild Growth Walker in on top. Whatever, it's fine. Yes, yes. I think I'm just going to start searching for Karn here. We're doing fine enough on mana and everything. Okay. Branch Walker. Go to 25. Explore. Drop that off. Sure. Path of Discovery is great, especially when we have twists and turns on the battlefield. Turn Timber Symbiosis is about to hurt, but it's okay. We will take the Explorer. Alright, now it's big scry time. I mean, I'll just draw the lands. That's fine. Everything else I think I'm going to just scry away. Well, there goes our twists and turns. That's awkward. Oh, do we have 10 permanents? We'll just activate Bolas' Citadel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Alright, cool. Should have counted better. Opponent's dead. Unless they have Ephemerate. This actually could backfire on me. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. Well, totally kind of YOLO'd that one towards the end. I've definitely played a lot of games of this. There were some where we kind of just got bowled over because this is not necessarily a quick deck. But ultimately, I think it's a very fun brew, and I think that you guys should try it. It's not super expensive. You can get all this this Explore stuff for not too many wild cards. So I'd recommend checking it out. Of course, the deck list is always going to be in the description. If you enjoyed the video today, you can show your support by dropping a like on the video or by commenting on it. And if you are new here and want to see videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, hop on board with a subscribe. It's free and easy. With that being said, thanks for sticking with me today. I hope you enjoyed this deck. Ixalan has been a lot of fun so far, and I think we got a lot more coming for us. I'll see you in the next one.